If you've ever been in a car crash and looked at your car and thought, well, it doesn't look that bad, you're not alone. That moment right there is exactly what insurance companies count on. They don't want you to count on medical review. They only want you to see the car and guess how much the damage is worth to you. Not because they really care about your car, but because they want it to be a distraction from what really matters, your health. Hi, I'm Brandon Osterbind, and I'm a personal injury lawyer here in Virginia, and I make videos here on YouTube to help people with their personal injury cases. If you like this video, do me a favor and like the video here on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. It'll help me create more videos just like this one. Today, I'm going to show you one of the most common and misleading tactics that insurance companies use to deny injury claims so that they can make low settlement offers. The argument is simple. Damages to the vehicle seem minor. Injuries are not as severe as they are stated. And it's wrong, not just as a fact, but as a moral practice as well. You need to understand something very clearly. The insurance company is not on anyone's side but their own. Here's how it usually plays out. You're involved in a collision. The airbags don't deploy. The bumper is maybe scratched, maybe there's a dent, but nothing looks catastrophic. All they see is that your car was not totally damaged. You can drive it away from the scene of the accident. Almost immediately, the focus shifts away from what happened to you and onto what happened to the car. The adjusters will take photos, they'll zoom in on the damage, they'll circulate those images internally, and then the narrative really begins. They'll say things like, with damages this minimal, significant injury is unlikely, or the forces involved were low, or this looks like a minor impact. But here's the truth. Cars are designed to absorb force. People are not. Trust me, I've seen the worst accidents imaginable, and it's easy to become desensitized to what a severe accident looks like. Nonetheless, the focus should never be on the damage to a car, but rather on the potential damage to the human being who was in the car. They matter more, and the insurance company knows this. They recognize that if someone was injured, small damage can become a much larger settlement, leaving the insurance company's bank account. Modern vehicles are engineered to crumple, flex, disperse injuries in ways that protect the frame and the occupants. That's a great thing, but it also means the lack of visible damage tells you very little about what's happening inside the car. Your body doesn't experience a crash the same way metal does. Your spine doesn't brace. Your muscles don't choose how to absorb the force. Your head, neck, and joints move based on physics, not appearances. We've handled cases where the vehicle damage was minimal. The crash speed seemed low, and the injuries were very, very real. Herniated discs, torn ligaments, concussions, injuries that don't fully reveal themselves until days or weeks later. And yet the insurance company's first response is always the same. Just look at the car. That's because focusing on vehicle damage is convenient for them. It's visual, it's simple, and it distracts from the harder question. What actually happened to the human body inside the car? Medical science doesn't diagnose injuries based on bumper photos. Doctors don't treat patients based on paint transfer. They look at the symptoms, the imaging, the functional loss, and how someone's ability to live and work has changed. But insurance companies want to collapse all of that into one picture. So why does it matter that you know these things? I'll tell you why. If you accept the idea that minor damage equals minor injury, you start doubting yourself. You delay treatment. You downplay symptoms. You tell the adjuster that you're probably fine. But later, when the MRI shows something much more serious, the insurance company points right back to those old photos and says, this doesn't add up. That's how cases fall apart fast. The real question is not how the car looks, it's whether the medical evidence supports the injury and whether that evidence is documented correctly and consistently. That is why early decisions matter. That is why seeing a doctor matters. Being honest about your symptoms matters. And understanding that your case is built on medical proof, not pictures, not appearances, that matters. If you've been told that your injuries don't make sense because of how the car looks, don't accept that at face value. That argument is about leverage, not medicine. You need to find an attorney that you can trust. Their job is to make these tactics clear to you so that you can make the best possible legal decisions about your case. At Osterbind Law, this is what we do. We separate these assumptions from the evidence. I hope this video has been helpful for you, but before you go, make sure that you click here and watch the next video in this series. Please don't settle. It explains why settling early and settling for the wrong representation can severely impact your maximum potential outcome in a personal injury case. And do me a favor once again and like this video and subscribe to our channel.